Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome at long last to the bonus episode for Let's Play Platinum's Astral Chain. When we finished the game in File 11, File 12 opened up to us, and it's all just cases for Olive, which consist of combat challenges. 70 of them. IS plus every last one in a row, because you need to beat all of them to unlock the final piece of post-game content, the super boss Aether, which I'll be showing off today. And before we show that fight, before we get started, I need to emphasize how many different ways there are to get one or two shotted on this fight. There's this ground eruption, this vortex, this laser, this landmine, this ice, this combo, this grab, this dash punch, and probably some stuff I'm forgetting. Point is, there's a lot of ways for this to go wrong instantly. And it's an 8-minute fight, so there's plenty of time to make just one bad move. So you would think this would be frustrating as hell, but honestly, it's more manageable than it sounds. And it creates a lot of wonderful tension. And the flow of it is just so tight when you actually parry all the things you need to, weave through all of its different attacks, chain your skills together to really take advantage of all of your openings. It really makes you feel like you've mastered the game when you start to really dial this fight in. I think this is the best Platinum super boss. It's the best of what Astral Chain has to offer. It's such a fun fight. And his one weakness is that he's very easy to stun, which is good because he has a ton of health, and you need to pump the damage out in whatever vulnerable windows you have. So Wolf Legion is your best friend to get set up here. You need to be really evasive and maneuverable in this fight, which Wolf Legion helps a lot with, whenever you aren't the one attacking. And then Axe Legion is your big damage output. So Axe and Wolf are my go-tos, or Axe and Beast. Arrow Legion's slow arrow as well is really good. Arm Legion's Black Hole doesn't do a whole lot, but you can at least unchain him to get some bonus damage in. Sword Legion just kind of lags behind Axe in damage, and his utility isn't as valuable here, so I think he's kind of the weak link. So generally... Oh, by the way, a lot of his damage goes through Blue Shield. Typically, those 3 shields from the Axe Legion give you a lot of protection against individual hits, but like, for instance, the Vortex and his grab attack both kill you instantly through that. And some other attacks do damage through it as well. Plus, he has those multi-hitting combos. So it's not as good a protection as you might think, or against as much against a lot of other enemies by comparison. So Wolf Legion, I'm trying to howl whenever that's available, and then I'm going to circle around the back while he's stunned, and before I land a hit, I switch over to the Axe Legion because he is a much better sync attack against stunned enemies. The Wolf is that one that ends with a gunshot. That's kind of weak, but this is the Axe Legion's version of that. So you can get a lot of damage in right there, this nice full combo, and then you can blue shield up and just beat his ass for a second. Like, that did damage through the blue shield. But generally, this gives you just enough time to land one entire long combo with the great sword. Oh, here come the lyrics! Oh, God, it's so good. Yeah, in phase 2, he gets way more dangerous. And then the lyrics kick in and the music swells, and that chorus part, during the most desperate part of the fight, it rules. So in this phase, you have even fewer openings. He is insanely strong and aggressive, even by the standards of phase 1. He chains his attacks together more, and you want to take way fewer risks against this form, which also means it's harder to chain stun him. So really, you're relying on the Wolf Howl to create openings for you. You need to be really careful during this part and respect him, and make all of your damage count, because you're not going to get that many opportunities to do a lot of big damage at once. As you can hear, this is why I front-loaded a lot of information about this fight. I love the song. I get hyped every time the chorus starts. So in phase 1, you notice that I was using Blue Shield to create a second stun situation a lot more. I can't do that against this form because this combo is a lot longer and faster and harder hitting. In phase 1, it's just a simple 3-hit combo. This one, it just goes. It's a flurry. And it's also really hard to parry. And I have parry on Beast, Arm, and Axe Legion. But it's just so dangerous just to get hit by one of those and get chain stun. The first phase, it's not that dangerous to parry. Also, something about this activation that you should know for this fight, you can get killed through it. If he starts his combo, he can absolutely kill me. Despite the lifesteal, despite the defense bonus. That's why I'm being really elusive here. And not maximizing the amount of damage I might be able to get in. Because that happened to me more than once in my attempts. And this is where you really have to watch out. When you're trying to look for that last little bit of damage to finish the fight, especially against a fight this long, you can really start to get desperate. Your heart starts racing, you know the end is in sight. That's when some really big mistakes can happen. So on top of everything else, you need to be able to keep your composure through all of this. What a perfect boss fight. And there you have it. That is Aether. That is the final thing I have to show off in the Astral Chain Let's Play. It's been a long time coming, but once I dug into this, it was worth it. The 70 missions leading up to this, the majority of the time it's fun. No, the majority of the missions are fun. The majority of the time, though, is spent on some that are like 30 minutes long, with even more one-shot possibilities. And it's really bloated, and it kind of sucks towards the end. But it's worth it for that payoff of a boss. So,
another job
for
well done.
one last time for the Astral Chain Let's Play. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one, y'all.